Dwight Gillett of Holy Redeemer is the winner of this year's Belize City Primary School History and Social Studies competition. After several rounds of questions about Belize's cultures, significant dates, catastrophes, geography, notable leaders, and historic buildings and events, the 11-year-old correctly answered all the questions and beat out 7 other students for the top prize.
Right now I feel great that I won some amazing prizes, and I can't wait till tonight till I'll get treated.
So how did you prepare for this competition?
Most of the time I'll take a long while, but then as soon as I further progress and know more of the answers, I start to go shorter, but looks like it all paid off now.
Did you learn anything new, anything different that you didn't know about Belize, the history?
I learned a lot about Belize, and I can't wait to tell my sister that I won.
What surprised you the most about what you learned?
That there's a lot of information about Belize that I never knew.
The competition, which is in its 3rd year, is being used to build awareness of Belize's history among the youth and to inspire them to take action to preserve our roots.
The history is not in our curriculum, so a lot of people don't know about our history. When I started with this project, I didn't know much about our history, and because of the work I do, I've had to learn a lot about history, and I've found out how interesting our history is. We have a very interesting history, and I believe that if the people that are following the competition, the students that are studying it, the students that are listening to the questions, I think it's going to build that civic pride, and it's hopefully it'll build a culture for us to preserve and protect our history and our culture.
And 2nd place finisher, Standard 5 student Tyron McCoy of St. Ignatius Primary School says he challenged himself to learn the history of Belize, and it paid off big time.
I feel great seeing how this is my first time in any official competition, and so I'm not that sad. I studied hard and it paid off.
Why did you decide that this is the competition you wanted to be in?
Because I know I have great potential, and when I put my mind to something, I can do it.
Do you like history? Do you like learning about Belize?
I like learning about Belize because this whole competition teach me things I didn't know.
Tell me something you learned that you didn't know before.
That the Fort George area was between a creek before it was annexed to the city.
This competition is part of a bigger initiative. It's just one of the soft components of the Belize City Downtown Rejuvenation Project. Avila explains that a competition like this helps to draw attention to the downtown area of Belize City, an area that you may not always associate with history.
We're using the competition to highlight what our project is about, which is to preserve and try to rejuvenate downtown Belize City. As you may know, Belize City was started in 1638. So right now we're moving on our 400th anniversary. And right here downtown on Albert Street and Regent Street, that's where everything started. So over the years, downtown Belize City, people are moving out. People are going to the Pony Drive, they're going to Ladyville. So a little bit at a time, downtown is becoming less and less the place to go. And because of its history and the culture of the Southside community, our project, we want to make sure that it doesn't become dysfunctional, that we always remember the importance of downtown.
Reporting for News 5, I'm Andrea Polanco.